I am Lawayne Bullard with Your Tech Now, your simple, straightforward, honest IT with a personal touch. Today, I want to talk about Apple versus Microsoft. I have had a bunch of people come to me and ask, "What's the difference? How do I know which one I should get? Why should I get one over the other?" The simple answer is personal preference and what you're currently using. So if you have an iPhone and an iPad and you're looking to go buy a computer, unless price is an option, go get you a MacBook or a Mac Mini. Why? Because most people who use iPhones, iPads, and things like that either are getting them for simplicity or getting them because of creativity. And those are what those are built for: simplicity and creativity. Um, when you are dealing with an Android, people with Androids want to be able to customize and open things up. So if you have an Android and you have an Android phone or Android tablet, then go get you a Windows computer. Now the only time that shifts is if it's business versus personal. So Windows caters more to the business side than Apple does. Can you get a Mac or a MacBook and do business on it? Yes. And they do have a lot of great business applications. But the business world itself is centered around Microsoft. So if that is what you're looking for, then you pretty much have forced your hand and you have to get a Windows computer. I personally still have a Mac, but I get into discussions with people all the time, and they're like, "But Android comes out with this first." Honestly, they might, but it's the difference. It's like this: you have an Android phone, and they decide that they're going to come out with a app that takes your face and puts it on anything that they want. Cool. It came to the market first. But 3 years later, when Apple does it, Apple has worked all the kinks out of it. And by that time, you and your Android has stopped using it and you don't care about it anymore. Apple comes out, works all the kinks out of it, and you're like, that is the best thing since sliced bread, and it's fresh and new. That's pretty much how it works between those two, Apple and Android, or Apple and Microsoft. Microsoft and Android might come out with it first, but a lot of times, not all times, and this isn't something that you can take to the bank and say that every time this comes out. No, a lot of times when you get an Android and it comes out with something first, in a year, most people aren't using it anymore because it's quirky and it's buggy. Apple and Android could have started talking about the same thing at the same time. Android comes out with it in a year, Apple comes out with it in 4 years, and when it comes out on Apple, all the bugs have worked out, is meeting their standard. When Android comes out with it, it's fresh, new, and everybody's excited about it. For instance, we all remember way back when Google came out with the first Google Glass glasses. Came out and everybody was excited about it. You didn't hear anything else about it for a long time. Last year, excuse me, when Apple came out with Apple Vision, it was fresh, it was hot, everybody was talking about it, and it integrated seamlessly with the rest of their ecosystem. That's kind of how Apple and Android work. Android or Windows will come out with something and they'll come out with it quick, fast, in a hurry. And then Apple will come out with it years later. But it's better because they took their time. It's like the tortoise and hare. The hare will get there first, but it's going to run and it's going to not take in consideration all the things that need to be taken into consideration. The tortoise is going to stop and it's going to look at every blade of grass. It's going to lean over. It's going to take a nap. It's going to get there. But when it gets there, it's going to have taken into consideration everything. So when people ask me which one should they get, that is my answer. Depends on what you want. Are you creative? Do you want everything to work together seamlessly? Or is this for a business? Or do you want to be able to fine tune and to go in and tinker with everything? If you're creative and you just want it to work, go with Apple. If you want to fine tune and tinker with everything, go with Android. Android. And if you own a business and you are very business centric, get you Windows. Once again, I am Luane with Your Tech Now, where you're simple, straightforward, and honest IT with a personal touch. Y'all have a blessed day. And if you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe.